So today we're just gonna try to keep it real. I feel like every time I get on the camera, man, it's just I try to be someone else and I'm not. And most of the time, man, it doesn't feel right. And today I think we're just gonna play a couple games, try to get some real talk in. I I want to watch. I know there's one video I want to watch on stream later, and I hope I can be entertaining to at least one or two people today. Uh, I got a new mic set up. Uh, right now, I'm using the Rode Wireless Pro, and I guess let's get into it. But you know, trying to stream and be entertaining, it is hard. You kind of just have to be the actual person to do it. And necessarily, I don't feel like I'm the right person for it. But I do like to try new things and get myself in a real, like, how would I say that? Just, it doesn't bother me too much to be vulnerable or put stuff out there that, you know, some people, some people would be scared to put out. I'm just trying to be myself when I do this. Let's switch. We'll put this mic up. Hopefully, it's not too loud for you guys. Excuse me, Jericho. But I haven't felt like
We need to locate a bomb.
I don't make good videos. I don't. I, I haven't found anything I like to post or I like to do yet. I mean, that's me in real
Advise
life
Drone has
too. I
located a
mean,
bomb.
I don't. I don't feel like I found my purpose in life. I don't know what my purpose should be
10
necessarily.
seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to go. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
And I don't think I'll ever actually make it streaming. I just do it as a fucking passion project, I guess. The best thing to call it. Like I'm not good at Siege. I don't have the best computer or anything to even run this fucking game. No idea what I'm doing. You know, let me let me get this video pulled up what I wanted to watch on stream. I was listening to it earlier when when I was at the gym. I need to find history at. Alright, I found it. started.
A lot of people that care about me, and it's going to disappoint them to hear that I did this. I would like to apologize to each and every one of them. Just a broken guy. Got a few screws loose, I guess. Never really knew it until now.
Maybe he's lost too.
I think everyone feels a bit lost sometimes.
I think what people don't really understand is how bad men's mental health is. And a lot of people don't want to speak on it. And most of the time, I can't even talk about it until I'm drunk. But today, it just feels different.
I go, how long were you happy for? Maybe a day? Maybe 24 hours?
I felt like I was useless because that's what my parents told me. That I was a failure and a loser. I believed them.
You know, my parents really haven't liked most of the decisions that I've made in my life. Uh, they're really skeptical, and they're old-fashioned parents. Is what I would call them. And oh shit, turn on this. I don't know if I like that so much, but I mean, when I talked to my parents about even started streaming, which I'm 23 and I moved out of the house now. They kind of called it ignorant.
Okay, I'm tired of people not thinking that I can do stuff myself. Okay? And I come on here and I'm like trying to like be entertaining for you, but I'm miserable inside.
Pick a superpower. Invisibility or flight.
Right.
I'm already invisible.
Men just kill themselves and no one cares. We need to change it.
I couldn't take a
The rate that men kill themselves in today's age is crazy. And we shouldn't be in a world like that on how we live, because I mean, it's just so common now that a man will kill themselves and no one really even gives a shit. And it's really sad.
compliment. I couldn't say one nice thing about myself 5 years ago. And if someone tried to say something, hey Dave, you're good, I'd shut them down. Okay.
My mom? You don't know who my mom is?
I have to think about it.
All right, I'll let you think about it.
Huh?
I'll let you think about it. How did we meet?
School?
No.
Hardest day of my life? When your mother doesn't know who you are. She knows my name, but doesn't know who I am. I tried so hard to get her to tell me who I was, but she just doesn't know. I feel like she just died.
Most men will only experience unconditional love from their mothers, and some of us don't even get that. Most of us have never even felt appreciation.
That's one thing that I've suffered through a lot. My adult life is, I have a beautiful fiance. She loves me to death, but everyone before her really could just not give two shits about my actual feelings. I feel like that's how most people are, though. They're just there to be, I guess, just worry about themselves. I mean, most of the deep talks that I've had with women and stuff is they want you to hear all their problems. As soon as you bring up yours, they just shut you down because they don't actually give a shit what's on your mind. They just want someone else to hear what they want you to hear. If that makes any sense.
Difficult for a dude in my spot to receive love. Because you don't feel like you deserve it.
I don't understand.
how I can be fine and totally fine, make so much progress the very first time, and then completely fuck everything up. The only answers are I'm an idiot or I'm doing it on purpose.
Nobody is perfect. People are going to tell you you're perfect just the way you are. You're not. You are imperfect. You always will be, but there is a powerful force that designed you that way. And if you're willing to accept that, you will have grace.
What age is it too late to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish?
Don't throw it away on me, cost me money. I don't have any money, dude. I'm broke, man. My life sucks. You're making it worse. No, you don't.
I fucking showed up for you. I showed up. I was standing there for you. That's the way I got me.
So this is my fault then?
I showed up for you.
This is my fault, bro.
I showed up for you.
It doesn't scare me.
I can't.
No one cares. Work harder.
I can't do it. Why do you even want me?
I feel so helpless because I don't know when I'll
No
find
one
somebody
actually
to love
wants you.
and if I'll ever have someone to love me back.
She would walk in, I'd be like, hey, good to see you. And I'd go to my dressing room and just go, oh, I'll never be able to be with her.
Bro, why y'all keep doing that? I'm in such a good mood, bro. Y'all keep fucking me over.
To be great, to come out here and be in shape, to produce for fans every single night, and most importantly, to help your team win. Do you not think that affects someone mentally?
Wow, what about you? You burn yourself with cigarettes, you cut yourself, you slam your head into walls. We both know you don't deserve that, man.
Hello, Mom. I just got a $5,000 donation on my live stream. Somebody gave me $5,000. I can get a car now.
That was one of the saddest fucking streams. But his mom just really just did not give a fuck. And you can tell this is what this guy really wanted to do in his life. And man, some parents are just like that though. They don't give a fuck what you want. They just have this perfect life already set up for you. In their eyes, what they want you to be. And one of the saddest things is I know I'll never actually do exactly what my parents wanted me to do. And now I feel like I'm gonna let my parents down. Even though I have a good job. But I never feel like I lived up to my full potential. I never went to college. I went straight to work right after high school. And I mean, I just won't ever be the son that they wanted me to be.
That's nice. I know. Are you proud of me? Are you happy that I didn't go to college?
I don't care. Goodbye.
I think she was just a little bit stressed out, guys. I don't need the support of my mom, honestly.
I've had those days.
I don't know that there's a pain in this world worse than hurting the person that made you.
I just wish I just felt more comfortable in my own skin a lot of times, because I feel like I would be able to be more effective as a person if I could just kind of not toil in some of my own, small self-worth issues.
My boyfriend cheated on me.
Some of the most happiest people you've ever seen are some of the most saddest people, especially like Theo Vaughn. You can really tell in like his podcast and stuff. He's suffering through hatred in his life, and I think he's one of the funniest people I've ever heard. It's just sad.
With my cousin about 3 years ago. They're still together, and I have to see him at every family gathering.
You can do anything that you want to do. Anybody that says otherwise don't have your best intentions at heart. They want you to fail.
Too bad mostly it's myself. Tells me I can't
They don't want you to break out. They want you to stay right where you're at, right where they like you to be at.
Think I'd be able to survive jumping that?
I don't.
You want to join me? I don't. I'm glad it's funny to you, though.
I was between 12 and 15. I used to hug the clothes in my closet just to feel like I'm hugging someone real. It's been years since I hugged someone.
What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up too old.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
I feel like anytime somebody asks me like, are you okay? I always say, I'm good, even if I'm not. Like, I'm just kind of used to, getting through stuff on my own, so.
Who's my hero? That's a great question. Well, I think my dad is my hero, because he's someone that I look up to every day. And,
the next clip is, like, if it doesn't hurt you more than any other clip you've ever heard, this is a man that this is what every person, every generation before Gen Z has been raised to be like. And he's a very strong man to continue to do his job. But I feel like now this generation isn't it isn't the same as what it used to be.
So let's begin.
Ted, I'm so sorry. I mean, your wife.
Let me back this up.
Apologize for being late. My wife just died. All right, we've got a lot on the agenda today, so let's begin.
Ted, I'm so sorry. I mean, your wife.
Yeah, well, as you might expect, the pain's unlike anything I've ever experienced before, but we've got a lot to do today, so let's keep moving, okay? Jim, what happened was she died. It was a car accident. We can't just bring the entire nation to a halt because of it.
Do you need anyone to talk to or someone to help you with anything?
People, this subject is not on the agenda today. Believe me, there's nothing I'd like more than to drop down behind this podium and weep. But I can't do this. Why? Because I'm a grown man, I've got a job to do, and so do you.
The guy says I'm fine. He actually means he's fine. Like he could not be more fine.
One of the saddest things to do is spend a birthday by yourself.
Is everything okay?
I don't know, RJ. I really don't know, man. I don't know if everything is okay, man.
How do you want to die?
Self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Yeah.
Men are so focused on the ideal of masculinity and how they have to appear to be.
5 things society says to men who try to grow up. 1. Men don't cry.
Statistically, the thing most likely to kill me is me. Suicide is the biggest killer of men under 45 in the UK. 12 men a day.
Talking about suicide, especially as a man, is one of the hardest things you can ever do. And in my experience, most people just don't give a shit about whatever problems you're dealing with. And they want you to hear every story they have, but as soon as you try to start telling them your story, they don't give a fuck.
84 a week. 1 every 2 hours.
What do you wish you'd done before you died?
Paint a self-portrait.
Build a house. And you?
I don't know. Nothing.
Like, get in the right. I have to know the answer to this question. If you were to die right now, how would you feel about your life?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life. Is that what you want to hear me say? Fine. Come on.
Not good enough.
Lives of quiet desperation. It's one of my favorite quotes ever because it's true. And I've been that guy.
Oh my God.
You're just in this world where you just can't wait to just run away.
What's a better question for me to ask Jordan Peterson? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
Cry all the time. My eyes just won't let me.
It is, but I used to have feelings like, man, if my sibling passed away or that kind of thing, I used to wonder if I would even have any feelings, if I would even care.
Fuck do you do when you're depressed and you don't know what the fuck is going on with your life? I'm 23, I'm about to graduate. All these kind of good things are happening around me, but man, I ain't been more depressed in my life.
It's all right. We love you anyway.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that we love you?
I don't believe that you can.
Love is such a strong word, and people throw it around. And most people will say that they love you, but they don't
feel any other emotion than hate.
I'm loving you right now.
It doesn't feel like that.
Feelings aren't real. Feelings are a reaction to a perceived wound that's never been healed. Apparently you were very wounded as a child. Lonely, aren't you?
A little bit.
That's okay. What have you discovered about being alone? Seek deep inside of you. What have you found about being alone?
It's peaceful.
Peaceful. Meditating.
My ex-boyfriend said he would kill himself if he wasn't with me.
Most people can't even stand to be alone with each other or by yourself. It's a sad thing because before all these phones and everything, people were able to just actually be alone with themselves, and now there's always something going on. And it's scary to think that no one can spend time alone by themselves and be bored and talk to themselves. I think that's why most of the mental health is so bad nowadays is most people can't even talk to themselves, and it sucks.
I call him my ex because he's gone. I've been feeling grief for 2 months now.
When I was like 12 years old, me and my two brothers were told that my grandfather had passed away of a heart attack. It was really sad, first death I had to go through, and then fast forward 2 years later.
One of the saddest things is I've never cried at any of my family's funerals. And it's almost like I have to push myself to act like I'm crying or something, but I mean, everyone around me is crying. And I just don't know how to feel about that.
I'm snooping through my mom's phone, and I find her Reddit account. And on her Reddit account, she detailed how my grandfather actually committed suicide.
Take the wheel. Look at you! You're fucking pathetic!
Move away from me! Get away from me! I hate you! I hate all of you!
Clinical depression is different. It's a medical disorder, and it won't go away just because you want it to. It lingers for at least 2 consecutive weeks and significantly interferes with one's ability to work, play, or love. Depression can have
I don't think this stream is going well. This stream's just not going well. But I will see you guys